Well, welcome to Canary Gold's channel on a new frontier advancing a potentially world-class gold deposit in Brazil. And joining to give us a high-level overview of the project, some milestone expectations, and a bit of his history with the company, we have Mark, the president, here. First and foremost, welcome, sir.
Good morning. Nice to be on.
Yeah, and a pleasure to get you on. So, firstly, I mean, this is a massive property, over 62,000 hectares. Maybe tell us what the prospect is here and what investors should be focusing on.
Well, yes, it is massive. I mean, it's close in size to New York City, to put it in perspective. Basically, the thesis and why we're there is the belief is that over the millennia, gold has precipitated out of the Andes from Bolivia down into the Madeira River Basin. Over many, many years, the river itself has meandered through that basin. Historically, local artisanal miners called garimpos have pulled north of 7 million ounces out of the Madeira River using dredges and so forth, but are unable with their technology to penetrate the duricrust layer that sits at the base of the river called Mokaruru. This layer, we believe, runs in gold. We believe there's also historic paleo channels or underground preserved riverbeds that are covered by this layer that extends throughout the Madeira River Valley, and that's what we're looking at. We think there's an opportunity for a world-class, substantial deposit there if the thesis proves correct.
Yeah, and I appreciate the insight there. And speaking on that thesis, what's coming up in 2025? I know we're getting to the latter half, just into the midst of summer here, but what are you guys doing next? What milestones should we be focusing on?
We just finished a 22-hole air core drill program that we're currently analyzing, sending for assay. We've received a concentrator. We're going to be doing panning and so forth to see if gold is running in the systems that we're exploring. Following that, there'll be a bunch of geological information compiled, which then will lead to a sonic drill program, which allows for more complete results, if you will, on the whole. That'll give us more direction in how we move forward. We expect that to commence around about the end of July, early part of August. Quite excited to do that.
Yeah, maybe roll back a little bit here as well. What led up to that aha moment? How did you guys kind of get involved with this property yourself, Mark? How did you kind of get involved with Canary?
So the broker that underwrote this deal back in December is a good friend of mine going back 3+ decades. That's my history in the capital markets. He brought me this opportunity, showed me the people involved. We've got a number of world-class exploration experts, people like Andy Smith, who's won numerous awards for exploration all over the world. John Hill was with AngloGold Ashanti, lives in Brazil, has been involved also in numerous gold discoveries. Dr. Alan Carter. They were really the origination of this thesis. They've looked at it for decades. They saw the opportunity. What attracted me to it really is the fact that the potential size of this is enormous and the reasonable exploration timeline to know whether or not this is proving out is very short, which is very, as you know, unusual in exploration. And so for me, that was quite attractive. This isn't a scenario where it's going to take us decades to figure out what we've got here. We're going to know in a very short order, and it's very shallow. We're drilling to depths of 150 feet or thereabouts. So to get in, get a really good look, the massive size of it, as we discussed, that's really what drew me to the story, the people.
Yeah, and it is such an incredible time to be part of kind of exploration. I mean, the gold prices, precious metals alone, it's kind of a new renaissance in that sense. But we'll pass it off to the viewers as always. We'd love to know what you think in that comment section and consider subscribing as News Catalyst comes down the wire. We're going to bring it to you here. But on that, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.